Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 6 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, the Captive Curse. Let's head out here. Maybe we can talk to Lucas. Oh, there he is.
Ah! What are you wearing? You look like you're in a cartoon.
It's for the festival.
It's so puffy. Are you sure you're even in there?
Thank you very much, Lucas.
You're welcome.
That was funny.
Why would you leave a bucket of water over my door?
I'm only allowed to watch 2 hours of television a week. I've got a lot of time on my hands.
What a stinker.
I hear you have a reputation as a prankster.
If you want to call it that, I guess that you could. But really, they're not just pranks. They're something better.
Like what exactly?
I don't know, but pranks are stupid. I've got better things planned than just stupid pranks.
What do you have planned?
You'll see. Something good. The people around here will be talking about it for years.
Do you like living here at the castle?
Yeah.
It seems like a weird place to grow up.
I don't know. It's not boring like some places. Did you know that hundreds of years ago, they used to have a gallows here, and you could see it right from my window? When I visit my uncle's place, he just has a grocery store outside of his window.
Do your school friends like to visit the castle?
No.
Really? It seems like a place where all the kids would want to hang out.
Yeah, well, they just don't, okay? I don't exactly have a lot of friends.
There's nothing wrong with that. Good friends are hard to find.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Well, it's true.
Maybe for other people.
Aw, poor kid.
Hey, Nancy.
He brushed that off pretty quickly.
What can you tell me about Anya?
She's the best. She's the most fun person in this castle by a mile.
Why's that?
She's taught me where all the fun places are in the castle. And she knows a lot of games, and she's good to talk to if you have a problem. I wish she wasn't always so busy.
What's she busy doing?
I don't know. Probably something with Carl.
Why do you say that?
They're always fighting.
Do you visit Anya in the shop much?
Oh yeah. Want to hear a secret? If you give Renate food, she falls asleep in like a second. It's really weird.
It was random.
What do you think of Marcus?
Who?
He's the man who owns the castle.
Oh, okay. I don't know him. I think I heard my dad talk about him a few times. I don't think he likes him all that much.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See ya!
All right, well... Ooh, money. Let's maybe go and see if Renata will let us... Nope.
Nancy, I think we need to talk.
Ned, I'm so glad you called. Ned, you know the truth is I'd love to have you here with me instead of all the way at home.
I feel the same way, and I know that. Just forget it sometimes.
Oh, Ned, you don't need to change. I like you just the way you are.
I gave what you said some thought, and I think I'm spending too much time waiting for exciting things to happen to me like they do for you. After we got in a fight, I did a lot of thinking.
Me too.
And I came to a decision. I may not be an internationally known sleuth, but I'm happy to have one in my life. And maybe it's time for me to be a little more daring.
I'm happy to hear that. I'd have you along on my adventures anytime.
That means a lot. Thanks, Nancy.
It's true.
Well, maybe one day we'll work together on a case.
You might be right.
Wait, really? I'd better start working on my sleuthing.
Sorry, the connection is bad. I'll call you back from the landline.
Oh, good. Ned and Nancy have made up. That's nice. Let's go finish talking to him. It definitely sounds like the game is hinting at the next game, Alibi and Ashes, in which Ned and Nancy and also Bess and George will work together on a case. So, cool little cookie for the next game.
Nancy, how's it going?
So, what can I expect from the new and improved Ned?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm still in the planning stages. I think maybe I need an edgier presentation. Get a motorcycle, maybe. Stay out past 10 p.m.? Return library books at the wrong branch?
Oh, no, that might not be the solution. Don't forget, I like you just the way you are.
Then you'll like new Ned even more. Once I settle on just what that will involve, maybe I could get a hobby.
Not a bad idea.
It's really strange spending my time with you and Frank and Joe. You guys always have such great stories to tell. It makes me feel like I live a pretty boring life in comparison. You guys are always like, remember when we were chased by that abominable snowman that really turned out to be an international art thief and also a spy? My best anecdote from this last year is the time I accidentally said something horrible in Italian to the waiter at the pasta place.
Yeah, what you said was pretty unforgivable.
I had no idea.
I'm just teasing. It was just a misunderstanding. And anyway, you have great stories about school and football.
It's not the same. It'd be nice to stumble across a nice mystery now and again.
It doesn't exactly work that way.
Maybe, but maybe I've just not been looking hard enough. I'll let you know what I find.
That is a complete and utter lie, Nancy. It absolutely works exactly that way for you most of the time. That's literally how you come across like half of your cases.
I could use your help with my case.
Sure. What's going on?
Okay, long story short.
Wait, let me guess. You're in Germany, so you're probably in a castle. And if you're in a castle, there's probably some sort of a problem.
Exactly.
If I had to guess, I'd say a monster and an eccentric German board game expert.
You were keeping tabs on me, weren't you?
Of course I was. I know you're capable of solving these cases on your own, but I still worry a little bit, especially when you're so far away. Frank kept me up to date on everything that's going on.
I'm not surprised. I'm stuck in this weird dress.
Well, I'm sure it looks great.
That's sweet, but it's still a little weird.
The compliment or the dress?
The dress. I love the compliment.
Well, I meant it. I wonder what it means. Although it might be good for you to fit in while working on the mystery.
You're right. Apparently, Anya and Marcus used to date.
Anya and the castle's owner?
Yeah, she seemed really reluctant to talk about it.
It might be a sensitive subject for her.
I think it might be. She seems a little upset still, but I think it's in the past for both of them.
Well, if that's the case, I wouldn't worry about it.
See you later.
See you soon.
All right, good. Well, we patched things up with Ned.
What happened? Who would do something like this?
Somebody shredded Nancy's clothes. Or at least the shirt. Oh, yeah, and part of the skirt. Oh, she wears a plaid skirt. That's actually kind of cute. Very, very Nancy. That definitely has like a traditional vibe to it. Huh, that's concerning. Oh, wait, what's
I'd better
this?
hang on to this.
Cornered by the monster and unable to reach the safety of the castle, the girl jumped down the deep, dark well. The rainwater from the blowing storm was just high enough to keep her from plummeting to her death at the bottom of the well. Above ground, the monster raged, furious that she was now out of his reach. The girl listened in terror as the monster paced near the well's opening above, roaring in frustration. Afraid that the monster might follow her in, the girl desperately looked around for another way out of the pitch-black well. She struggled to stay afloat, running her hands over the walls for any sort of handhold. Finally, she came across an area that differed from the rest of the stones. She examined it closer and found something that... Ooh, could this be the site of a desperate escape attempt? TK. Interesting. I bet whoever tore up our clothes dropped that, and that looks like a very important clue. It almost suggests that, like, the well might have I don't know, like a secret passageway or something in it. I think we'll have to look into that. Let's see, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were gonna see if we could get Renata to talk to us again. See if she's still upset that we're wearing the dress.
Why are you still wearing that?
My clothes, they're gone. Someone tore them to shreds.
This is bad. Who did it?
I don't know. I don't even know why anyone would want to do it.
Someone thinks it's important that you look the part, it seems.
Why are you really here?
What do you mean?
Anya told me you have a habit of showing up whenever there's talk of the monster. Is that true?
Trust me, I don't keep track of gossip when I'm traveling. The weather, yes. The gossip, no.
From what I hear, it doesn't seem like a coincidence.
I'd watch what I said if I was you.
Nancy doesn't typically do that.
What do you want?
Do you have a home, or are you always on the road?
Of course I do.
Where is it?
Here. Here's home. Wherever here may be.
It seems like it would be lonely, always traveling.
It is. You're always leaving home. But then again, you're always heading home.
Do you have a family?
I did, a long time ago.
What happened?
I've lived to be very old. Not everyone is as lucky as I am.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. We had beautiful days while they lasted.
Do you think the stories are real?
I know. I think some part of the story is. I do not know. But you need to live as if it was true.
You said I know. What do you know?
I'm an old woman who speaks many languages. When I'm tired, sometimes the words do not behave as they should.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? Then that is your own problem. Now leave me alone!
You're doing a really good job of making Renata mad.
Nancy?
But she always takes us back.
Have you ever seen anything as strange as this monster on your travels?
No, but I've heard stories. Every place with a history and a dark corner has its own monster to worry about.
Why do you think that is?
2 possible answers. The world is either full of bored people or extraordinarily shy monsters.
Where are you going after this castle?
I don't know yet. Wherever I'm needed next.
Do you think you're needed here?
I must be if I'm here.
What do you mean by that?
You must learn to relax. Don't pull all of the mystery out of your life. It's no fun that way.
Why do you have such a bad reputation?
That's not up to me to decide or care about.
Why's that?
I have more interesting things to think about than my reputation. And so do you.
Are storytellers still in demand?
No. Today people want flashy computer games and big budget movies. They want instant gratification. The old stories, they traveled from one storyteller to another for millennia. Now they are dying off.
Ah, that must be sad for you.
No, I know the stories. You do not. It is sad for you.
How much longer do you plan on being a storyteller?
As long as I've got teeth, false or otherwise.
What do you think of Anya?
You ask me? She should be in charge of this castle. She's smart, she's strong, she actually understands the history of the castle.
Why is that important?
When I'm here, I try not to tell the stories of what has happened at this castle.
Why not?
Fate has a cruel habit of digging in its claws when tempted. But I will say this. In the event of disaster, I'd rather have Anya in charge than Karl.
Why don't you tell stories about the castle when you're here?
This land, this castle, has known more than its fair share of misery. There is a saying from where I'm from. When death goes to take a ride, he follows the road that serves him best.
If that's what you believe, why are you here?
My affairs are mine alone. And anyway, a good storyteller knows to leave the big reveal for the end.
What if I don't want a story? What if I just want to know why you're here?
You're very persistent. I was right to like you. Still, my life's work is words. I know them well. When to speak. More importantly, when to stay silent.
Do you and Carl get along?
No.
Why is that?
I ask you, do we seem like we should get along? He's an officious bureaucrat. He's desperate to control everything. You can't trust someone like that.
Would you like some food?
You shouldn't have. Oh, this is too much.
And she's asleep. That is impressive. Now we can snoop through her stuff. I love this bag. I actually want this bag.
I need to get to that box without waking Renata up.
Okay, so the goal is to get the box out by moving everything around very, very carefully. So if you pick something up and you hold the right mouse button to click it, you can rotate things. And it's good to set them down like as gently as you possibly can. Maybe let's try it with the pencil. And maybe, oh, this is gonna be a little tricky. Oh god, oh gosh. Can I put this down here? See that I feel like that shouldn't make sense, but somehow that worked. Okay, what about this Sensi, this marker here? Senti sketch. Let's rotate it a little bit more and drop it very carefully on top of the pencil. I want to drop this box really, really gently right here. Oh gosh, everything is like scooching itself. Makes me nervous. Can we get this book? Oh, everything's sliding, everything's sliding. Oh gosh, everything's sliding. Slide gently. Okay, we're okay. These chips, by the way, are from Warnings at Waverly Academy in the snack shop. Okay. Very gently. The Owl and Other Grimm's Tales. Oh! How did that make so much noise? The good news, you can outrun Renata. The bad news, it will just look really embarrassing while it's happening. That's true. That would be hilarious, though. Okay, let's try that again. That should not have made nearly as much noise as it did. Oh, that bell is making me nervous. Okay. I was holding my breath. Gotta be very careful. I like this puzzle. I think this is funny. It's funny and it also makes sense. It's a puzzle that has a point. Those are my favorite kind of puzzles. Makes me nervous when they aren't perfectly lined up. Okay, we're doing pretty good. And I think if I move this first, maybe it'll go a little bit better. If I put this up here, maybe. Okay. And now I want to scooch this book. And when I do, that should hopefully slide over a little bit. Can I, like, put the book on the side here? Will it fit? Or will it just move the stone? Can I put it vertical? And just balance it right here for a second? Shoot! Okay, careful with the book. The book is apparently loud. In Germany, it's considered a compliment to snoop through someone's bag. The correction. Earlier today, this publication ran an article that made some incorrect statements about Germany. We offer our apologies. Well, goodness gracious. Okay. Let's try this again. Now, see this? The bell's already moving. Okay, maybe I should put down the chips first. Little chip bag. And then maybe I can balance the pen on the chips and the pencil on the pen and the bell over here. Just in the middle there. The marker can balance on the pen and the pencil. Whoa, it's shaking. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That makes me nervous. Can I, like, balance it out a little bit? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh. You've been caught by Renata. The worst news. Now people all across Europe will hear the tale of the snooping detective. Spoiler alert, you're the villain of the story. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Come on. There's got to be a way to do this. A simpler way to do this than what I'm doing. Okay, chips. And then maybe a pen. And then we can balance it on the edge here. And then the pencil we can balance. I feel like the pencil's gonna fall over. bell. We'll just put right here. And the markers, we can set maybe right here, just very gently, very carefully. And then the other marker, same thing, just very gently, very carefully. Okay, and then the box. I feel like the box is gonna be a problem. If we put it down right here. Okay, we're doing okay for now. I do not imagine that we'll continue to do well for very long. Can I put this like right here? Real careful. Real careful. Okay, it's kind of scooching things around. What happens if I move the book? Everything's sliding. Oh gosh, everything is sliding. Oh my goodness. I want to put the book up here, but I am really worried about doing that. Okay, that was actually the smart move. But now if I move this box, all of these are just going to slide right off. Aren't they? Right? For reals? That worked? Do I have to put it up here? And like balance it somehow without anything falling over? Take out the box! Take out the box! Before everything goes crazy. Okay, goodness gracious. So we have officially gotten into Renate's bag. I think we're going to snoop through it in our next part. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.